The world's gender gaps narrowed slightly in 2013, with the biggest improvements seen in women's political participation. Of the 136 countries ranked, 86 have, on average, improved. Overall, the report found Iceland the most advanced country in the world in terms of gender equality for the 5th year running. It has the narrowest gender gap anywhere. Iceland, along with Finland, Norway and Sweden, has now closed over 80% of that gap, coming the closest to sex equality of any countries in the world. The Philippines rounds out the global top 5, making great improvements in the number of women in the workforce. But what is it these countries have done to get to the top of the list? Sadia Zahidi from the World Economic Forum explains.
They've invested a very long time ago on health and education. They've invested in ensuring that parents can combine work and family and integrate their working lives and their family lives and make that something that changes the division of labor at home as well as in the workplace.
The Global Gender Gap Report assesses more than 93% of the world's population, looking at how well resources and opportunities are divided between men and women. It measures the size of the gap in 4 key areas. Globally, health and survival has the smallest gap, with 96% of the gap between men and women now closed. In terms of education, the global gender gap has closed by 93%. 25 countries have closed that inequality gap completely. The gender gap for economic participation is lower, 60%. In both developing and developed countries alike, women's presence in economic leadership positions is limited. And as for political empowerment, only 21% of the gender gap is closed. Whilst the gains made this year might seem slight, a few percentage points here and there, it's worth saying they could represent huge change and potential empowerment for millions of women all over the world.